Well, good morning. Well, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times to you guys. Birds of a feather, they flock together. I've learned that while I was away, my hiatus, my sabbatical, that Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Cunty Rose McGillicuddy, actually did a collaboration with Natalie Reynolds. I can't believe that, man. And then what she goes and does, man. Then I go look into it. Absolutely despicable, man. So, look at her, man. Absolutely despicable. Just firsthand, just right there. Yeah, I killed my mother. What big deal? And it's funny. And Natalie Reynolds, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the evil motherfucker that had some woman jump in the water like for some $20 or something and couldn't swim. And this bitch is just like, oh, unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable, man. But anyway, we got much bigger fish to fry than Cunty Rose. You guys listen, man. Just look at my last video. We have to talk about this fake ceasefire. This is not there's no ceasefire at all. The only people saying that's a ceasefire is the government and the media here. All right? Listen to me. It's exactly what I told you, all right? All this was to save face for Trump. His people got with Pakistan. Iran won't even talk to them, man. This is a lie. It's all a lie. And told them, listen, Trump has threatened, our president has threatened that we have to blow you back, end your civil, we will have to blow up all of your bridges and all of your fucking power plants and all this. He's going to have to do it. Or we can just go along with, yeah, we're a ceasefire and we're going to talk about some things here down the line. Okay? And they went along with that. But there is no ceasefire, guys. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, how there's no ceasefire, man. I'm going to tell you a lot of things. And, okay? Now listen, with some circumstantial evidence too, that always checks out, all right? But first of all, the reason he did this is, first of all, he either would have had to blow the shit up out of everything in Iran, all the power plants and bridges, where, need I remind you, their young people, women, and children had locked hands and formed human chains around them. Okay, so he would look like even a bigger asshole just shooting missiles at these sites, right? So they were prepared for it, and they were prepared to die. And they did, no one thought that anyone was bluffing, Well, I mean, I did. I think most people here did, but they were taking it serious over there, okay? And he either was going to have to do that, or magically a ceasefire comes up, okay? Iran will not even talk to them. No. I'm telling you, this is what happened, guys, man. And Pakistan went, and this was because, listen, when this happened, right before they were going to announce that they had this fucking fake ceasefire, all Donald Trump's buddies, and it'll come out, they all shorted the oil paper contracts. And guess what happened like clockwork when he said this? All the main oil went from, I looked at it all, was over $100 a barrel, and it dropped down to 70. All those people that shorted it just made a whole bunch of money, man. Okay? They bet that they was going to do that because he told them it was, because when he says these lies, it happens. And then the stock market recovered. Go look at the Dow Jones. Go look at the S&P 500. It's really easy to do. Just Google that shit. The chart comes up. Look at NASDAQ, and look how it went. As soon as he said that, boom, it all jumped up. It all jumped up a whole lot. If people bought shares in certain things that they knew to right before that, you guys, if you have a lot of money and you buy 1 million shares in something, or you buy even 100,000 shares, you understand if it even goes up $1 or 50 cents, look how much money you make. And then they sell it again. That's what they do, man. I know what that. I've known day traders, actual day traders that have money like this, and they sit and they know something's going to happen, and they'll buy a whole bunch of shares, and then it goes up. It does. They know, and it goes up not even that much, but since they have so many shares, then they'll sell it in that same. Yeah, and you guys, this was to manipulate the markets, and so Trump could save face and not look like a pussy. Because either he had to blow up all those people hands locked around all these places, and knock and end the civilization, which those are all war crimes he was threatening. You can't do that. Those are all war crimes. He either had to do that, or this fake ceasefire had come. Okay, no ceasefire. All right, they are still bombing Lebanon. And again, what I'm going to tell you is the deal breaker is going to say, when Trump and Hegseth, they're going to say, Lebanon was not part of the deal. Lebanon was absolutely would have been part of a deal if it was real, because that's one of the main ones on the 10-point thing, guys. I went over the 10-point thing with you guys before. Videos before all this shit went down. That's a main thing on there. All right? That hasn't happened. Since the quote-unquote ceasefire, they blew up major refineries and stuff in Iran, and Iran's been blowing up major shit in the United Arab Emirates and pounding the shit out of Israel, and they're fighting with Lebanon. There's no semblance of a ceasefire, okay? The Strait of Hormuz. Once again, I found out that from military people that our government lied to us. The Strait of Hormuz, Iran has actually mined. It is mined. Of course, they know the lane that you can get through that's safe for the people that they're allowing through, safe passage. That is why, and guys, there is a way that you can just pull up the shipping, guys. Just Google it. You can pull up the shipping, and you can go to the Strait of Hormuz, and it shows in real time ships. You'll see all of them bunched up on this side of it, waiting to get through, and then there'll be a congestion on the other side doing their thing. But you'll see nothing's going through there, okay? But when you do see some go through there, you're going to see them go through this like crazy pattern, because they're dodging all the mines that America lied to us. Our government and our military and our mainstream media, they lied to us. Okay? I wouldn't make this shit up or just I was told by for real military people that are fucking freaked out about all this, man. You guys, and I can't get into who these people are, but since this fake ceasefire, and you can go look, because you can also go back up the map and everything, tell you that what I'm telling you is the truth. Only 4 ships have passed through the Strait of Hormuz since this fake ceasefire, because there isn't one. Okay? They were all Iranian ships that went up to one of those other countries up there. I don't know which one, Saudi Arabia, one of them. Just not the governments, companies in Iran that just go to pick up supplies that they either, that are just being imported in the country. The Iranian ships go to get them, and then I don't know, they go to small businesses in there or whoever, I don't know, but they're just regular supply. It wasn't fuel or anything, just like, I don't know, paper goods, clothing, who knows what, shoes, I don't know what the fuck they get from those people, but it was just regular shit. And they were all 4 Iranian ships, not the government's, just Iranian private company ships there, okay? No other countries have gone through it all. All right, and here's the deal. I got the deal from the real military people, not the ones lying to you, okay? Here's the deal. China can go through for free. Because, let's face it, guys, they got to have the fuel, because China makes shit for the whole entire world. Okay? If China decides to shut down all their factories, we ain't going to have shit. You guys, everything in Target and Walmart and all those places come from China and Bangladesh and fucking Vietnam. Look on the tags. Look on the tags in the boxes. Taiwan, fucking Bangladesh, all these places over there, okay? So China goes through for free. Iraq goes through for free. Okay? Other places with just that are not at all hostile, that are friendly, go through, I believe, for $2 million. No, it doesn't have to be, it's not Chinese yuan anymore. Now it's crypto. They want cryptocurrency, okay? Because it's going to go right to their coffers, I suppose, in the government there. Because, again, this is supposed to be the reparations type deal, okay? They're recouping this money, because the Strait used to be for free. But you guys, before you cry, if you want to get through the Suez Canal, if you want to get through Panama Canal or any of the other ones that have commerce go through, check it up. I'm not lying. You've always had to pay to get through there. This is the only one that's ever been for free. And they're going to split it with Oman because they have the biggest landmass besides them. Okay? Their government and their people are already on digital money over there. You guys, that tells you something. Their elites, their upper echelon that's above the government and the president, above the military, the ones with that's where the banking is. That's above the government money. Those people have already got their people locked down with digital money. That's what they use there. They don't even do currency, I don't think, anymore there. I really don't. I think it's a digital real only. I mean, people may barter with it in the black market, whatever. But that tells you their elites and stuff, they are down with the one world government. And our people, they're going to get us to digital money too. They just got to be slick about it here. They're going to be evil slick about it here. But that's another video and probably shouldn't do on TikTok. So we already know they're all down, guys. Now, and this is all fake. Again, got to make a video. This whole thing is being orchestrated to take down the American economy and America. And our government's in on it. Whether you want to believe it or not, Donald Trump is in on it. But guess what? It doesn't matter who. They're not the boss. If it was Kamala Harris, it was fucking Pete Buttigieg. If they dug up Ronald Reagan, they'd be doing the same thing right now. It's called continuity of agenda. You guys, it's all a big game. Our votes don't count. They let our votes on the local level count. Okay? When you go vote for your local shit, mayor, the city council, and school board and all that shit counts. They let you have that. And that's really what's running your life, right? The other ones, no. They choose the winner at Bohemian Grove the July before the election every time. Okay? And the two candidates are always in the club. They're all related to King, whatever his name is, Edward or whoever from England, every time. They've all been bred for this spot. Barack Obama was told when he was 8 years old that you're going to be president one day. Okay? No one just comes up organically and the people vote for them and all. It's all bullshit, guys. Our votes have never, ever, ever counted. Ever. Not ever. Okay? I just want you to know that. And they are all actors and they are told what to do by the people above them. All the world is a stage, and that's for real. Kamala would be doing the same thing, guys, as he's doing. But what they would do with her is they would have framed it as she's some hysterical dumb bitch, word salad, and she just fucked up everything. It would have been easy with her destroying everything like this, right? But there's a reason. There's other reasons why it has to be Donald Trump. But I certainly can't mention that over here with who the owner of TikTok is now. We'll have to do that on YouTube for sure. All right, well. So I'm going off on these tangents, but this whole thing is to finally take down America, and it's all orchestrated. You're going to see it's going to happen in this year. In this year, you're going to see what happens. Okay, it's going to be our money. Our banks are going to fail one by one. That's going to be because of silver, like I've told you. Our banks are going to then go down one by one. Then our stock market's going to completely crash on enough. And all of the 401ks and retirement plans that are built up, that are held up by those, all going to be gone. All of them are going to go down to nothing. And that's by design. What else is going to happen then? Okay, the housing market's already fucking crashed and fucked up. No one can even buy a house here. But the prices are going to go zoom. But the banks aren't going to have any liquidity. So no one's going to be able to get a fucking loan anyway. But if you have gold, if you turned your money, your trash, US dollar, that's about to be worth nothing because they're going to hyperinflate that away to pay for all this because the bond market's going to crash from all this. Guys, when the bond market crashes, that's the only way the US has money coming in. It's a Ponzi scheme. Okay? Our tax dollars are spent right away as they come in. Okay? We have to cover interest and all this other shit. The Ponzi scheme is we sell more savings bonds, we sell more treasury bonds to foreign people, and then we give them interest after 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, however what you get, okay? Well, what happens is when they won't buy it anymore, which is going to happen when it all crashes down, guys, then we're going to print the money and buy our own shit, which we do that now anyway. When we can't get buyers, we do that now anyway. This is how ridiculous it is, guys. It's a big Ponzi scheme. We just keep having money come in to pay the interest to keep everyone happy. and they keep rolling it over like a pawn shop. You guys at the pawn shop? If you don't want to get your shit out, you can keep going in and just paying the interest every month. They're happy to keep it. They're happy to take that fucking interest every month until you can afford to get the whole thing out. They're happy to do that. Well, that's the same thing they're doing. It's a Ponzi scheme. Okay? Well, it's going to all implode because what's going to happen is, I can't get into all this, but if the bond yields go over 5.5%, 6%, that's it. We can't afford to even do that. Do you know how many trillions of dollars? That's it. Gone. We can't even pay the interest to ourselves or anyone anymore. This is all going to happen this year. We have $10 trillion of bonds that are maturing that we have to pay back the principal and the interest to these people. Where are we going to get that? We have to borrow $10 trillion in the next 9 months from somewhere. So when they print it, do you guys know what inflation is? The inflation is too much currency money chasing too little goods. We don't create anything here. We don't even manufacture anything. The only thing we manufacture here is weapons to kill people. We export murder, and we export our inflation on the backs of everybody else, and we force people to use the U.S. dollar. And to have a demand for the weapons that we create, the murder that we export, there has to be a demand for it. And that's why when there is peace, America sends their CIA out to all everywhere and starts trouble, and we make up fake wars like this because somewhere has to buy our weapons to draw bombs and kill people, or we don't have much of anything else we manufacture. Say, guys, and the only way to get out of inflation like that is to either raise the interest rates real high so people don't go getting more money, because guys, money is created by interest here. This is how ridiculous it is. It is a debt-based society. When you go get a loan, they just put numbers in the computer, and then when you pay it back with the interest money, that's how money is created. This is so ridiculous, you guys. All right? And what I'm telling you is, this all going to implode this year, and they're doing it to us on purpose. That is what this is about. That is what this is about over there, guys. And oh, here's another term with the Strait of Hormuz. I want to get this right. They are going to let some hostile, but they are going to determine what your toll is depending on who you are and who you're fucking friends with. Okay? They're talking $1 a barrel, and they cram millions of barrels on those fucking things. They're talking $1 a barrel and then a big fee on top of it, or just whatever they want to charge hostile country. So, but that's what's going on. There's nothing open about no one can just go through the Strait of Hormuz. This is a fake ceasefire to save face for that idiot and for, once again, to manipulate the markets. And that's the truth. Okay? And this is what it's about, guys, is to crash down America. This whole thing, it's all fake, man. I'm telling you, you're going to see it happen. You're going to see it fucking happen, man. Okay? And I've already gone way too long. I'll see you in the next one.